by now everyone has seen the race swap that the HBO Max series has done to Severus Snape. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about what we could have had if the people in charge actually cared. What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and today I'm going to be talking about Harry Potter once again. Now, for those that know, I'm a pretty big Harry Potter fan. That was a big part of my childhood growing up. I remember waiting in line at Borders at midnight in Boise, Idaho, to get, the Deathly Hallows as it was being released to the public. And it was my cousin who had bought the book. We were in Idaho. That's where my cousins live, so we would go up and visit them. And I remember waiting with my cousin Lindsay so that way she could get her copy of the Deathly Hallows. And the line went all the way around the freaking mall just to get this book. And I remember a girl coming out. She had it. She was the first one that got it. And she's like, guys, look, it's real. And everyone cheered. And it was, I remember when the last movie came out, like just going to the movie was a huge event. Everything was like so big on Harry Potter in my childhood, and same with a lot of other people that grew up with Harry Potter. A lot of people very much care about Harry Potter. So seeing what's going on with Harry Potter right now and this race swapping on the, on the new cast, it's got a lot of people in an uproar about it. And I already did a video on it. You guys can go check that out. I will link it down below in the description if you guys are interested in watching it. But what I'm going to be talking about today is what we could have had, which is a accurate version of Severus Snape, which would have been Adam Driver. Now, I know there's a little bit of controversy about him because he's not British. Guys, I know he's not British. They already casted someone who is American. They already have Americans in the new Harry Potter. So, sorry, no longer an argument. The old Harry Potter would totally understand. That's why Robin Williams didn't get to play Hagrid, was because he wasn't British. But hey, now they're like, who cares? Let's just get everyone in Harry Potter. So, Adam Driver is eligible. Some people were saying Tom Hiddleston. I totally am on board, but in my opinion, Tom Hiddleston is too handsome to play Severus Snape. Severus Snape is not supposed to be handsome. Adam Driver, in my opinion, is absolutely freaking hideous. So I think he's perfect to play Severus Snape. And guys, he looks exactly like the drawing. Exactly. Like, look at that. Come on. Maybe this drawing, he's a little bit older. This, obviously it's a little drawing that J.K. Rowling did of Severus Snape. But come on, that's pretty freaking perfect. And I would even like to make the point that people like cross fandoms. There's a big, Raylo thing, as much as I'm not a fan of that. But what was the whole revelation that we made for people that actually read Harry Potter or watched the movies about Severus Snape's character was that the entire time, spoiler alert, he was in love with Harry Potter's mom, Lily, which is why he was so adamant on protecting Harry, even though he didn't like Harry's father and Harry looked just like his father, but his redeeming quality was that he had Lily's eyes. And so every time he looked at Harry Potter, he saw Lily. And Lily was, the one that got killed by Voldemort when she was protecting Harry. And I was like, oh, who would be perfect casting for that? Oh, who would all the fans like to see them reunited, or all the Raylo fans would like to see reunited? Oh my gosh, Adam Driver and Daisy Ridley. Daisy Ridley, I'm pretty sure she's free right now. She could go play Lily Potter in a few flashback scenes. And the Harry Potter Raylo people the Star Wars Raylo people would absolutely love to see that in Harry Potter. But that would be too much fan service, so HBO said no. That also takes intelligence, which HBO apparently is severely lacking, considering they hired a guy to write Harry Potter that's never even finished reading the books. But so here's an image of Adam Driver, obviously from Star Wars. Still literally looks just like Severus Snape. And then we got Daisy Ridley. Now, she did a little artsy film called Ophelia. So this was Ophelia's version of the chain of events that happened in Hamlet. And she's got the long red hair wig, which, oh my gosh, is just like Lily. Lily had long red hair and green eyes. Harry looks exactly like his dad, James. But what's the one thing that Harry has that Snape is confounded by? Oh, the fact that he's got Lily's green eyes. Oh my gosh, it's almost like it's perfect casting. And Daisy Ridley's already played a corpse, and I guess she's pretty good at it, so she's got experience there. Also, we know her and Adam Driver have absolutely no chemistry together, as much as the Raylos want to believe that there was. But there's no chemistry there and that would make perfect sense here because Lily was never in love with Snape. She always loved James. So perfect. There we go. Oh my gosh. All the creepiness that they were trying to make Adam Driver have towards Daisy in Star Wars works perfectly well with Snape. And I mean, no one will ever hold a candle to Alan Rickman. He was absolutely perfect. And I mean, like, here's the drawing that J.K. Rowling did of Severus Snape. Like, come on. That's pretty spot on. Unfortunately, Alan Rickman is no longer with us, and obviously he would be too old now if he was. Adam Driver would be a perfect choice. Does Adam Driver really want to do another TV show? Probably not. He's got, a kid. Maybe, I don't know if he's got more than one since last time I checked, but I'm sure, like, people with kids, they usually do projects if their kids want them to. Like Vincent Price did kid movies so that way his grandkids could watch his movies, because pretty much Vincent Price's entire, history of in movies was all horror films that his grandkids couldn't watch. So he did 2 kid movies. He did The Great Mouse Detective, where he was the voice of Ratican, and then he also did Edward Scissorhands. So those were 2 kid movies that, Vincent Price did for his grandkids, so his grandkids could go and watch his movies. There's plenty of actors and actresses that literally just did parts for their kids. Like Emily Blunt talked about how she wasn't really considering being Mary Poppins, and her kids wanted her to be Mary Poppins, so she went and did the part for her kids. Who knows? Maybe Adam Driver could be convinced to play Severus Snape. Also, I'm pretty sure that's like the role of a lifetime, which is why I really have no judgment on the guy that they cast. It's not his fault that they, just literally did it to, fulfill their agenda as compared to, actually caring about him or his career. Instead, they decided to put a target on him, which I think is beyond fucked up, but that's Hollywood execs for you. And honestly, if these people actually cared, they would have casted Adam Driver or someone like him. Some people said Tom Hiddleston, and again, I think Tom Hiddleston is too handsome. He's also, I think, at this point, too old to be playing Severus Snape, especially in a TV series that's going to go, 7 seasons possibly? Yeah, that's a long span of time. But moral of the story, this is what we could have had if HBO actually cared. On a lighter note, guys, outside of doing, YouTube and pop culture commentary, I'm actually a professional artist, and if you guys are wondering where all these eyes were behind me, well, it's actually a project that I've been working on for the past 4 years called the Eye Project, where I was trying to better my skill by painting eyes, and every single eye that I painted was from a volunteer, from like one of you guys that's in my audience, and so all of you guys were awesome and supported me. I pretty much live streamed every single eye that I painted, and now I'm just asking for your guys' help to help me make this into a book. I have an Indiegogo that's live right now. This is a crowdfunder for me to crowdfund making this project into a book. Here is the first 100 eyes if you guys want to go and take a look and see it, like the progress that I made. Here is just a mock-up I made of the book. I want it to be hardcover. I wanted to have like that embossed like gold title and like trim and all of that. And I'm just super, super excited about this. This is 4 years of my life that I dedicated to, trying to better my skill. It wasn't intended to be 4 years. It just turned out that way. Great art takes time. And I'm so just like proud of myself that I was able to actually do it. And it's awesome that, I was able to, get you guys involved and you guys were able to help me out and make this happen. So now I'm just asking for your help one more time by making this book into reality, by going onto Indiegogo and backing this project now. This is also linked in the description of this video. If you guys want to go and check it out, all you have to do is go onto Indiegogo and type in the Eye Project, or type in the Eye Project Indiegogo to Google, and you guys will be able to find it. But it will be live for a little bit under 30 days now, so you guys can go and back it if you would like. I would sincerely appreciate it. You guys would help, make this happen and make my dreams come true. But again, everyone, I really appreciate all your support. Let me know what you think about this entire situation down below in the comment section. If you guys like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching this far through. And until next time, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone.